And this, a lot of people get confused. A few of you are converting, a few of you have converted, a few are in the process. We all know that in order to become Jewish, the Jewish ritual involves mikveh. I think I'll turn off the music, although it's pleasant. It'll be harder for you to hear me. A little bit of an echo in this room. But you can hear me okay, right, Aaron? You can hear me? Yeah, no problem. Okay, so mikveh is the Jewish way for transition. Transition between one state and another state. You could say that the entire world went through a mikveh. The flood was one big mikveh, right? We had a new world when we came out. Also the Kohen in the Beit HaMikdash. In order to purify himself for going to the temple, he had to go to the mikveh. So mikveh is a transition from non-Jewish status to Jewish status. Of course, the Kohen was always Jewish, but he goes from an impure status to a pure status. Mikveh is the way we do transitions. We also transition our dishes. We've spoken about this too. That a Jew, that if a dish was made by a non-Jew, owned by a non-Jew, and then you want to use it for your life as a Jew, you should put it in the mikvah, right? For Pesach, a lot of people buy new dishes. Nowadays, dishes are cheaper and cheaper. You go to any of the big supermarkets, they're selling lots of pots and pans and dishes because people don't want to bother with the other option. So they buy a new dish. The only thing you have to do is put it in the mikvah. Most of the dishes are made in China. Most of the Chinese are not Jewish. Is that correct? People from China here? Is it true that most of the people are not Jewish?
Yes.
Yeah. Do we follow the majority? Yes. What's that called in Hebrew? Rov, the majority. We follow the majority. So if you have dishes made in Israel, well, majority of the people in Israel are Jews. So you don't have to tovel them because they're Jewishly made. I don't know, this glass, can't see what it says on it. I don't know, but we can assume it was, unless it says on it, made in Israel. We follow the majority. The majority is not made by non-Jews, and therefore you have to put it in the mikvah before you use it. Okay, so far so good?
I thought only metal things, like in the kitchen.
So any dishes used for food, pretty much. France, there you go. Are the majority of French, are they Jews or not? No. Then only the place where we're in the majority is maybe Israel. Baruch Hashem. In any case, that's one law. Now, what did you ask about the? What kind of dishes? Yeah, metal and glass. We do make a bracha. Glass is considered to be a material which we must tovel and with a bracha. Other materials, the custom is we put them in the mikveh too, even though they're not made from metal or glass, but without a bracha. Yeah.
The bananas also?
Made. There's all sorts of plates made from organic material. You mean like biodegradable?
Leaves.
Banana leaves, yeah, like bamboo leaves, also bamboo plates. You see those. So no, they don't. You don't have to. They don't have to. Wood, you don't have to. It's metal or glass, and ceramics. If it's just clay, you don't have to. But nowadays, the clay dishes that we get is porcelain. It's glazed or it's mixed in, and most rabbis feel you have to tovel them in the mikveh without a bracha. Plastics, there's a debate, but you can get away without it. You don't have to tovel. Tovel. What's tovel? Immerse. You don't have to immerse vessels. Tevilah is immersing. To be tovel is the verb. So that's one halacha. Up until, I don't want anybody to get confused with that. Okay? That's all year round. It's all year round. Before Pesach, a lot of people do that because they buy new dishes. Now there's a second law. There's a second law that this has nothing to do with everything I mentioned up till now. And that is your dishes absorb taste from whatever food you use them with. For example, chametz. They absorb chametz into your dishes, even though they're Jewish. You own them. You toveled them whenever you bought them 10 years ago. Whenever you buy them, they were brand new. They had no taste in them, but they had to be put in the mikveh. Now you've been using them for chametz all year round, and you don't have money to buy new dishes, or you don't want to buy new dishes. You love your dishes. But now it's Pesach. How can you use the same dishes, the same glasses, the same pots, the same pans for cooking for Pesach? They're full of chametz, and we don't do that. We don't use dishes that were for meat, for milk. We don't, or for something that's prohibited when it's you try to do something only permitted. So the answer is there's a process. There's a few processes. It's called, the general term is called koshering. Is that Hebrew or English? Sort of a mixture.
Yeah.
Hachshara is Hebrew. From the word kosher is in there. Kosher. Hachshara. And in English it's koshering. That's the term we use for making dishes kosher. How can you make dishes kosher? If they have non-kosher food in them, taste in them, how can you make them kosher? There's 3 systems. Dishes which only were used with food that's cold or that are not spicy, you just wash them off. That's very easy. That's method number 1. Make sure they're clean. Method number 2 is, as Binyamin knows, you put them into boiling hot water.
Yeah.
That's what you're seeing popping up all over town in the next 2 weeks. You're going to see communal koshering stations. You can do it in the comfort of your own home. That's what I usually do. I don't like to stand in line. And I have a rabbi supervising. I learned the laws.
You trust him?
Maybe I shouldn't. You're right. I'm a little bit too lenient. But if you know the laws of koshering, you could do it at home. And so these koshering stations pretty much consist of a very big vat of boiling hot water. You need a lot of heat to make it boiling. It has to be bubbling really hot. And then you dip them in for 1 second. And you rinse them before, you rinse them afterwards. And then that removes all the taste that's absorbed in the dishes. And so you can use all your pots and all your pans from the whole year round for Pesach. How? If you kosher them. You kosher them, you put them through the process. Now that process of boiling hot water is called hag'ala. That's another Hebrew word. I'll put them on the board. I know you guys are all excited for your test, but you don't want to learn anything new. But I'm teaching you something about Pesach. So what words have we learned so far? Hachshara is Hebrew. Now, before that, we learned about toveling. Toveling. That means to immerse.
Immersion.
Immerse in a mikvah. Immersing in a mikveh. This is all year round whenever you have something new. Do not confuse the two. A mikveh is usually cold water. Right? Mikveh has nothing to do with getting the taste out of it. It's transitioning from non-Jewish status to Jewish status. Hachshara, sorry?
Before Shabbat.
People go into the Shabbat because they want to elevate themselves from a status of weekday status to a holier spiritual status. It's a custom. It's of course based on the tradition that mikveh is how we transition from one state. So people are trying to be holy, trying to be more spiritual for Shabbat, so they go to the mikveh before Shabbat. And hachshara is when you kosher dishes, when you make them kosher again, or you take the taste out of them. And there's 3 methods. One is called hadacha, which just means washing. That's just cleaning. Another one is called hag'ala. Hag'ala is putting in the boiling hot water. Haga'ala stations is what you see usually. There's a third method. 1, 2, 3. Third method is called libun. Libun means burning it out with fire, not with water, but with fire. 3 methods of hachshara, how to make a dish kosher, a dish that was not kosher. If you buy dishes, if you buy pots and pans, someone gives you some pots and pans, and they didn't keep kosher. Maybe your own family at some point did not keep kosher. You want to make the kitchen kosher. You don't have to buy everything new. You don't have to. You put them through a koshering process. Koshering is the English for hachshara. And so which method do you use? 1, 2, or 3? Hadacha, hagala, or libun? Is it rinsing, washing it off, putting it in boiling hot water, or using fire? How do you use fire? Some people have a blowtorch. You seen that? Scary business. I try to stay away from blowtorches. A little bit dangerous. Hot water, boiling hot water could also be dangerous. So you have to. There's danger in Judaism. Being a halachic Jew is dangerous. Which one do you use? 1, 2, or 3? What do you want to answer that, or you have a separate question? Separate question. So wait a second. What's the answer? Which one do you use?
Burn with fire.
No, it's so dangerous. Why hagala? Why do you say burning with fire? It's there. It depends what materials and what you're trying to kasher.
The libun is burning fire, right?
The burn is burning fire. Yeah.
Hagala is to put in the wick.
Boiling hot water. Not mikveh. Not mikveh. 2 separate concepts. Okay? Over here is mikveh. That's transitioning from Jewish to non-Jewish, right? This is in terms of kosher taste absorbed in the pots or not.
And hadacha,
Hadacha is washing.
just washing.
Washing, yeah.
But you can do it
Soap and water, you could do it at home, sure. So when do we use that? For what dishes do we use that? In what circumstances do we use that? One principle, I'm just trying to give you a really brief lesson. It's about 50 pages in the book, but we ran out of time, But, so if you buy new dishes, you don't have to do hachshara. You only have to do mikveh. You have to do tevilah, toveling, right? But if you don't have new dishes and you want to use your old dishes, but you want to make them kosher for Pesach, or let's say you have a dish that became not kosher. Why would it not a dish not kosher? Once you were cooking your chicken soup and you forgot and you threw in some milk. Oh, so now the pot has a taste of meat and milk together. It's not kosher. You have to make it kosher. Achshara. How do you do that? 1, 2, or 3. The answer is one simple rule, and that is kibol'o kach polto. That's Hebrew for the way it absorbed the taste. That's how it spits out the taste. The way it absorbed, that's how it spits it out. Meaning, if you use dishes with cold things, all you have to do is, number 1, rinse it off. If you used the pots, for example, to boil up pasta in, so that's chametz, you want to get rid of the chametz from your pot, what do? Number 2, put it in boiling hot water. And if you roasted something in the oven without any liquid, what do you have to do to the oven? Use libun. So there's 2 types of libun, but we're not going to get into all the details. But that's basically what's going on. To answer Stephen's question, he's starting to see already people are setting up this. The municipality does that at their expense. So many people are getting ready for Pesach. They make a public event and they have the rabbis there to make sure everything's kosher. You could bring your dishes to the koshering station, and they'll help you do 1, 2, or 3. Pretty much 2 or 3. 1 you could do at home, right? If it's, yeah. But, is that clear?
But Rabbi, for this hafshara, ceramic, we cannot do that.
Correct. Usually we do not kosher ceramics.
Okay.
That's right. That's right. All right. Second thing, what did I want to tell you about? Everybody open up this book, please. This book, The Laws of the Festivals. We started, we just, we talked about the festivals. We read page 1 and 2. But as you can see, there's quite a lot more to study. I want to say a few words about the laws of the festivals. First of all, for most people, they don't know the difference between Shabbat and a Yom Tov, and that's fine. Mostly, the laws of Shabbat are the laws of the festivals. There's a few fine differences. Some of the most famous one is, what's the difference?
To cook.
To cook. On Yom Tov, you're allowed to cook. No, on Yom Tov. On Yom Tov, you're allowed to cook. But I personally rarely cook on Yom Tov. I get everything ready from before Shabbat. Today we have a refrigerator. Today we have a hot plate. We can heat things up. Tastes just the same. Most things. And it's not worth it for me. I want to spend my time on Yom Tov not cooking in the kitchen. What do I want to spend my time on Yom Tov doing?
Learning Torah.
Learning Torah.
With family.
With the family. Eating good food. Drinking whiskey. All the good things. Not on Pesach. Whiskey's chametz.
Okay.
We have to move over to...
Whiskey rabbits?
Whiskey is chametz.
I don't drink such things. It's not my...
No problem for you then. Okay.
Wine.
Wine is better. Okay. So for the purposes of Yom Tov, it's pretty much the same. We don't have time to learn all the details of the differences, but what I do want to show you is page 157. Page 157 is, we started to talk about it the other day, we didn't get too far, and that is the laws of Chol HaMoed. Chol HaMoed. It's chapter 10. Everybody have a book? Okay. Eitan, you read first?
This Chol HaMoed, the festival of Pesach and Sukkot begin and end with the day of Yom Tov, 2 days in the diaspora. In between is Chol HaMoed. Pesach is a week long, 8 days in the diaspora, including 5 days of Chol HaMoed, 4 in the diaspora. The combination of Sukkot and Shmini Atzeret is 8 days long, including 6 days of Chol HaMoed. Thus we read about Pesach, and on the 15th day of the month is the Lord's feast of unleavened bread. You shall eat unleavened bread for 7 days. On the first day you shall celebrate a sacred occasion. You shall not do any melacha or labor. 7 days you shall make offerings by fire to the Lord. The 7th day you shall be a sacred occasion. You shall not do any melacha or labor. It is similarly written regarding Sukkot.
Skip to the next paragraph. Same thing. We have the first day and the last day, which are holidays, and in the middle you have regular, what's called Chol HaMoed. Next page, page 158 at the top. Okay? Chol HaMoed.
Chol HaMoed is between stages. On one hand, it is the whole weekday. In the other hand, it is Moed festival. Therefore, it is referred to as Chol HaMoed, the weekday of the festivals. They are included as part of the festival, and there is a Torah obligation. Simcha.
What's Simcha?
Happy.
Joy, that's right.
Simcha. Furthermore, festivals offering are offered on Chol HaMoed, just as they are on Yom Tov. It is only by including these days that Pesach and Sukkot can be saved to last 7 days. On Chol HaMoed, Pesach eating chametz is prohibited. On Chol HaMoed, Sukkot sitting in Sukkot is a mitzvah. These observances are the same as those on Yom Tov. The days of Chol HaMoed are included in the festivals that the Torah calls sacred occasions. Mikrei Kodesh, as we read. Those are the set times of the Lord that you shall celebrate on sacred occasions, bringing offerings by fire to the Lord, burnt offerings, pure offerings, sacrifices, and liberations. on each day what is proper to it. Accordingly, Musaf serves and Chol HaMoed includes the praise this day of sacred occasion. On the other hand, when the Torah relates to the festivals in more detail, the emphasis that the first and the last day are sacred occasions during which Menachem Avodah is forbidden. By implication, the Chol HaMoed are not sacred occasions with respect to Melacha. Therefore, it is permissible to undertake Melacha, that is, for the sake of the festival, or that is necessary to avert a loss. Since these days have an aspect of Chol, we recite Havdalah between Yom Tov and Chol HaMoed, and include the praise, which distinguishes between the sacred and the moon day. In this chapter, we will explore the mitzvot of Chol HaMoed, and then in the following two chapters, we will explain in more detail the laws pertaining to doing Menachem and Chol HaMoed. Chapter 11 will deal with the parliament laws that are relevant to everyone in their daily life, and chapter 12 will address the various circumstances that may justify working on Chol HaMoed.
Okay, so we won't have time to read all of chapter 11 and all of chapter 12 now. But in general, people are not aware. You know what makes you aware that it's Chol HaMoed? If you walk around Jerusalem, you'll see people wearing their festive clothing. Especially Hasidim. They wear a special fur hat only on Shabbat and on Yom Tov. And on Pesach, 7 days. Even though they're driving in a car. Chol HaMoed, you're allowed to drive a car if you want to get to somewhere to celebrate. To travel is allowed. You're allowed to do melacha. But we mark those days as a moed by dressing up in our finest. So, and of course you should be spending time learning Torah, and it is a festival. So it's a little bit of tricky intermediate stage. Of course you're not going to eat any chametz for 7 days. But also to celebrate, even though you can do melacha, you can turn on your phone if you need to, etc., etc. Okay, so whoever wants more details about what's prohibited and what's permitted about Chol HaMoed, you can find them here. You can borrow these books for the month and bring them back. As long as you bring them back, you can buy them. And you can also get them for free on your phone, on your computer. This is all online for free. Regarding prayers, we have special prayers during the entire 7 days of Pesach. On Yom Tov, we recite the Amidah for Yom Tov. During Chol HaMoed, we recite the Amidah for weekdays, but we add in Ya'alev Yavo. We add in changes to the regular prayer service. And of course, we add in an extra musaf. Every day has a musaf. Every day has a special. So even though it's sort of a weekday prayer, there are a few changes, and of course, every day of Pesach, there's a Torah reading. Not just Mondays and Thursdays. Every single day of Pesach, there's a Torah reading. So the prayers are a little bit longer, and they're special. Main prayer is Ya'alev Yavo that we add every day, and Hallel that we add every day. Hallel, it changes a little bit, but you'll follow. Only the first day do we say the full Hallel. The rest of the days we say the half Hallel. What's called a half Hallel. But you're used to that already from Rosh Chodesh. We have this concept of a Hallel with skipping inside. We skip 2 paragraphs from the Hallel. Okay? Ready. Take out your pens and papers. Pens, anyways. You're going to get 2 quizzes. This is one. Pass it down. This is one. Pass it. No, all together. It's a packet. It's a packet. 3 pages of a test. It's a packet. 3 pages. This is the easy one.
Like high school.
It's like high school, yeah. Write on the paper if you like. Yeah, you can write your answers in. Write your answers in, no problem. And
then what I put in here?
it's multiple choice. Here's a
Oh, yes, you don't have to. I don't have to fill in. It's only
No, that's for marking. The far box on the right-hand side is for how many marks you get. Multiple choice. Yeah, what's that in Dutch?
We say it multiple guess.
Multiple guess. Hopefully you won't be guessing too much. Some of this we did not cover, but most of it we covered. All right.
The right answer inside the box?
No, not in the box. The box is for the marks afterwards. Just tick whichever one. Tick the correct box.
Okay, sorry, I didn't hear. What are the boxes for?
The ones on the right-hand side are not for you.
So you suppose
Is it a conversion test?
Tick the correct box. Tick. No, it's not for conversion, no. This is for Jews. So the first one, let's do it together. The Mishnah is divided into 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. Which one do you tick? 6. Great, you all got the first one right. Six orders in the Mishnah. And so on and so forth. Go ahead. So you tick the one that is the correct answer. Only one correct answer.
To the 40. There's 40.
Yeah?
We need to write all the 6 orders.
One. It says only one order of the Mishnah. 1 out of the 6.
How about this one? Can we write in English?
You can write it in English if you don't know how to write Hebrew, sure. Oh, you're getting the answer from him? Is that what's going on here? Is this cheating here? What's going on here? What's? It's a discussion. Wow. This is individual work here, ladies and gentlemen.
I will write this one also right.
If you don't know the answer, you'll know it at the end of the class. It's okay. You'll learn. This is the way we learn. If you don't fail, then you don't learn how to walk. I know you want to be perfect, and you are close to perfection, Eitan. Some things you don't remember. It happens. Hopefully you'll remember soon. Number 55 you can skip. We didn't cover number 55.
Can it count?
Sorry?
Can it count?
Oh, you know it?
The,
Number 55. You know the answer?
I skipped it.
Oh, yeah. There's 2 sides, yeah. Skip 55, yeah. And number 89 you could skip also, the last one.
You have to write it in Hebrew, like English Hebrew, like.
Whichever is good for you.
What's the name of when something is last and the previous one to that?
What do you mean? What are you asking?
Like there's the last thing and the almost last.
It's called penultimate in English, if you want to say it, yeah.
Can I use one word for Google Translate? What's occasions? For what is this?
For where? What number?
43 and then B. Occasions.
Yeah, like times.
Okay.
Pticha is the way it's pronounced. The other one is Hagbaha.
49 is it's like how many men are called to the Torah, but it's not Haftarah, included Haftarah, right?
Not included.
Incredible.
Incredible?
You know.
Shalom.
The Hazmana from her bracha, right? Yes,
Amazing. That's great.
Your Talmidim like Stephen ordered Sfarim,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Israel also ordered
Israel
Sfarim.
ordered Sfarim, and was it
Aaron, did you order
Sfarim?
Sefer? Amazing.
Please take the Sfarim.
Oh, great. They're just in time.
נכון.
מן השמיים.
אבל אתה יודע שנקינות פסח יש היום.
אני יודע, אני מלמד שיעור בגמרא 11-12. נתתי לעזרא. זה רק עזרא.
איך ינקו פה?
אני מסיים ב-12.
מה?
ב-12 אני מסיים.
עכשיו, החיבר הזה, אולי תדריך אותם שיבואו בחזרה ב-12 ולסדר לנקות. החיבר הזה ישמש מחסן לצורכי קמחא דפיקות.
הבנתי, כן.
או חמץ או פור.
לא משנה, נוציא את הציוד, אין בעיה.
אז הכיסאות להוציא, איפה נאחסן אותם?
לא, למה את הכיסאות להוציא?
אתה יודע מה?
לא.
יש
כן, כן.
לעשות ערימה.
שים פה ערימה, אני לא רוצה להוציא את הכיסאות.
תדריך אותם בבקשה.
אין בעיה, בסדר.
יישר כוח.
יישר כוח. מבחן.
אשריך.
אשרינו.
52 is also like you can give two answers.
So give two answers.
Rav, I don't understand the question 57. Like, what does it mean?
Yeah, what does it mean? Yeah. When do you say it? Whatever.
Please.
0.
No. No. You just woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. Eitan, in number 52, I think they're talking about the day of the new Jewish month. 52.
The day.
Okay.
They're asking you for the Hebrew name of the day of the new Jewish month, not the name of the months.
Oh.
52. That's what they mean. The day.
Where? 52?
52.
What's
What's the day called?
Much good.
Yeah, good. That's all they want. Yeah. It's a little confusing language, yeah.
64. Read 4 to 6 lines on the standard service. What does it mean?
Yeah. What's not clear?
What does 4 to 6 lines mean?
You have to write a few sentences, minimum 4 sentences and maximum 6 lines.
What to write about?
The seder.
Yeah.
What you know about it? What can you tell me about it? You could probably fill up a whole page.
'56 is a question. It depends who you ask.
Not really. Everybody
Something
agrees.
more,
No. It's a clear law in the Talmud. Everybody agrees.
About the bread, we eat them.
What number are you looking at?
58.
58.
What do you do?
Well, what do they remind us of? The question is, what is it a commemoration of? The fact that there are 2 of them. We do eat them, you're right. But why do we have 2, I think is the question. Why 2? It's a reminder of something. When else, Binyamin, when else did we have 2 breads? Try to think in the Torah. When we had a double portion.
Oh, what is this?
Havdalah.
Holy man, no.
Where are you?
58.
I just read man.
You just say it in English, it's fine. Just write it in English.
Melachot.
Hmm?
Melachot.
Melachot means types of work, categories of work. Melachot.
What is it? Love melachot?
Lamed tet melachot. Lamed tet. Lamed tet melachot. Michael, how are you?
Doing good.
You good?
Yes, I'm thinking.
Thinking, okay, I won't disturb you.
Can you give a hint?
I can, but I won't.
Oh.
How do you read it?
Zman matan Toratenu. No problem.
What do you mean with the white four on 2-6 lines on the center surface? Torah.
Yeah, write what you know, what you want to tell me about the Seder.
Or sit-
Do you put any garments we just used it.
What does it mean? What's the question? What number are you at?
It's
50.
86. Why do you call it? Be not.
Yeah, why do you call that? Yeah, what does it mean in English? Yeah. It's an interesting question. Okay, whoever finishes, show me your work. Another page, huh? Okay, keep going.
Page 66, what do you, 66b, what do you mean with, like, this prayer you say in a period of time? Do they mean the festivals in those periods of time?
No, which festival? On which festival do we say this? It's a good test.
No, but you say it every day. You say it every day, right?
No, once a year.
Once a year?
Mm-hmm.
But it's in the Amidah, right?
No.
Huh?
You don't know everything yet.
No, I'm not a rabbi.
This is not for rabbis. This is for laymen.
Yeah, but what they call it in the Amidah, I say it every day.
Yes, that's an insert into the Amidah. This is a separate prayer. I'll give you a hint.
Okay. Start with 2.
When we say it, you'll recognize the answer.
I have here,
It's a block. It's a block. You'll get it. You'll get it. You'll write what you know, and then you'll fill in afterwards what you forgot.
The siege is like the attack.
It's when you surround a city. A siege. Mitzvah.
That Adar is how many months ago?
Adar is currently the month we're in. Today is the last day of Adar.
How many serves receipt on Yom Kippur? What do you mean? Like Shachrim time? Like this?
Yeah. What number are you at?
69.
That's correct.
So the months are going backwards. It's Nisan, Adar.
Backwards, yeah.
Okay, well,
Taught you a song. Nisan Iyar Sivan Tammuz Av Elul Tishrei Cheshvan Kislev Tevet Shvat Adar.
If I see Pesach, it's including Chol HaMoed, right?
Yeah. Simchat Torah. It's hard to translate it onto a piece of paper. You know a lot in your heart, but you have to.
I do. Which is the two prayers that's making mikveh.
What number is that?
44.
44.
Mention two prayers which you
No,
are saying.
minyan. If a minyan is present, it doesn't say mikveh, it says minyan.
Minyan.
Minyan. 10 people.
Which name is on Hanukkah? You know the process on Hanukkah?
What's it called?
You know process on Hanukkah?
Musaf in English.
Antiochus.
How do you do it?
Additional.
The video is
Additional.
Addition.
Additional.
maybe Hannah and her seven sons. You read?
Yeah, I have this name.
This is last light. What do you mean last light? What did you mean by last light?
No, I just say, oh,
Last.
just, I don't know why they call the everlasting light. I just put all Hebrew.
Who this anymore?
Hmm?
You cannot have this over here.
Psychiatry. No, no.
He's working so hard.
Mhm.
You don't have to do the last one. You don't have to do the last one. That's it.
Okay.
Because there's no way. Do you daven the Sfaradi or Ashkenazi or what? Chabad? So you're done?
Almost.
Okay.
For some question, probably I know, but I cannot recall. At the
Okay.
moment, I should have better records for you. How do you write tight? Tight in English?
Tight.
T-I-T-H-E-S.
Tight or tight?
Tight, sit.
Oh, T-I. T-I-E. T-I-E.
Sit. What do you mean with I? The A, like the T-I-E? The A of the
T-I-E.
what is I?
I-E.
There's no dot on top. I.
Like this, but like this.
No, that's an X.
No, like
Like a die, like a
this
die.
or like this.
This one is ready to do, right? The last one ready to do.
English here.
Like this one
No, that's a Y.
and this one.
That's an A.
Ah, okay, like this.
I. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And in Dutch, it's called the E or I, no?
E.
E. It's like German. It's confusing. E, E, A,
T, I,
E,
like
A.
okay. Confusing.
Okay, there's a few mistakes, but mostly very good work. This you don't know. I like that, but it's not the right. There's a different word for
Trick.
Trick, yeah.
How about kosher food?
That's fine. That's fine.
Kosher?
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't know how to write in Hebrew.
No problem. Okay, very good. Finish up, ladies and gentlemen. Finish up, we'll take it up together. Tefillah shel rosh and tefillah shel yad. Yeah.
Tefillin.
Tefillah is the singular of tefillin, plural.
What do you mean with 82? Which part of the Torah, Sefer Torah, are following? Etz Chaim?
That's exactly the question. You want the answer? We'll take it up soon.
Wait, but won't you need to write this answer like
What does it mean? What does what part? What the question is? What part of the Sefer Torah is it?
which parasha, which book?
No, it's a physical part. I'll just give you a hint. These are gifts for you, sir. Jewish music CDs. Do you have a CD player at home? Yes, I do. Oh.
Thank you.
This is a gift for you. Rabbi Menachem teachings. This is a special gift for you, Belcher. It has transliterated all of the brachot. You can use this. It's a gift for you. It's a lovely book. I received it many years ago.
Right.
Not this one. There's a copy. I have a copy of this. It's a nice interpretation of the book of Kohelet, Ecclesiastes.
No?
This is a gift for you. About 500 questions about Pesach for halacha, and this is for the kids to play with. I know that you like singing so much. This is a special book. Sing what? Hebrew and English. For you to have. Sing lots of about. And this is a gift for you. This is about the laws of Lashon Hara. Excellent book. Okay. I want to have enough time to take it up, so I'm going to ask you to stop working and give yourselves a grade.
Everything is here. We see everything.
That's right. It's simple things that you should know, but sometimes it's hard to put it down on paper. But it's good to review so that we clarify terms. I know you're trying to finish. Give you a few more minutes. Everybody's trying to finish. Aaron, I think you should redo number 44 and 44. Yeah, you have one mistake there. And
So Kaddish, Musaf is.
Musaf is incorrect. You can say that even without a minyan.
Yeah. I thought of a reputation, but how do you call it reputation?
Chazara tashatz.
Yeah.
Repetition. That's what you meant? I see.
I don't know what in Northern. Wait, I asked Michael to.
Sure. Translation, sure.
Michael, what is inleiding in English?
What's the prayer like? Kadosh in the
Kedusha.
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 Kaddish and Kedusha.
Mm-hmm. Those are good answers. So let's talk about. Sure, no problem.
It's dedication.
Okay, let's take it up because we only have till 10:45, and I want to make sure we. You finished? Excellent. Okay, and you also finished. Perfect timing. Okay, so let's go through them, and we're going to go around the table. Okay. You start from you, Binyamin. Number 1, 39A. Okay.
6.
Excellent. 39A is 6. Very good. Yisrael, I know you're not finished, but we're going to do the answers together, so let's pay attention. Your name is Gavriel. Gavriel, how are you today? You okay, you're busy with something?
No, the Rav classing. Yeah.
And tell the Rav you're in the middle of class. What's 39B? What's your answer for 39B? Tanaim. Good. Tanaim. Mishnah, Tanaim. What's your name? Michael Arya. If it's correct, give yourself the marks. There's,
Yes.
Sure. And what's your answer for 39C? Michael.
To repeat.
To repeat. Excellent. Very good.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, good for you. Good. Okay. Aaron, what did you write down for one of the orders of the Mishnah? Zaim. Very good. Seeds. Exactly. That's right. The 6 orders are Zaim, Moed, Nashim. Brachot is not a name of the order. Brachot is one of Zaim, Moed, Nashim, Nizikin, Kodashim, and Tahorot. Those are the 6 orders.
I have one. I've only one word.
Moed. Perfect. Great. It's a great answer. Yeah, terrific. That's a good answer too. Nizikin is a good answer.
No,
It means damages. Nizikin means damages. It's one of the 6 orders.
Israel, Moed, Nashim,
Kodashim is the fifth, and Taharot, or Tahorot, is the sixth. Any one of those is a good answer. Number 41, Yisrael. Complete the following sentence. The Talmud consists of the Mishnah and the Gemara. Excellent.
Which number is this?
That was 41. 41 is Mishnah and Gemara.
It's still in the 40.
40, there were 6 possible answers. Zera'im is one. Moed is another. Nashim is another. Nezikin, Kodashim, Utaharot. There's 6 orders. So one of them, you want to write down Moed. That might be the shortest one. That's about the holidays. Moed. Okay? Number 41 is the Talmud consists of the Mishnah and the Gemara. Yisrael was correct. Eitan, number 42, please.
41.
41 is Gemara.
Like the E is Arna Kodesh.
42a.
Arna Kodesh.
Aron HaKodesh, very good.
Only one Aaron. The good one.
Well, holy is Kodesh, so the words actually. Ark is Aron. So Aron, Kodesh. Aron Kodesh is the complete answer. So you get half marks if you only wrote one of the words. Half. Half. Instead of 2, you get 1.
Okay.
Okay? 42b, Stephen.
I didn't answer, but I just write oh.
The Hebrew word for that is ner tamid. Tamid is everlasting. Ner is light, the light.
Twilight, right?
No. It's in the Bet Knesset. You have hanging usually near the Aron Kodesh, and a light which is always on. Ner tamid, everlasting light. That's what it's called. Yeah. Permanent light. It's a commemoration of the Bet Hamikdash. Had a
Permanent light.
0. Okay.
Permanent light.
The everlasting light. It's called in Hebrew. It's ner tamid. Ner tamid. You can write it in English letters if you like. Ner tamid. Number C, Binyamin, the person who reads the Torah in the synagogue. So, Aaron, you got half right. Koreh. Usually, we call him Baal Koreh.
Baal Koreh.
Perfect. You got the right full marks. Baal Koreh. Number 43a, Gavriel. The meaning of Musaf in English? Additional. Very good. Additional. And 2 occasions when Musaf is said, Gavriel? Shabbat and Chol HaMoed. Very good.
Shabbat and Sukkot.
Sukkot is also, yes, very good. Yeah. Yom Tov, Eddie Yom Tov. It's all good. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, you knew that. Okay, very good. Okay. Now, 44 is what I was discussing with Aaron. 2 prayers which are said only if a minyan is present. Kaddish is one. Kedusha is another. Baruch Hu is another one. What did you say? No. Birkat Hamazon you say even if you're by yourself. You don't need a minyan. Kaddish. And Kedusha. Repetition, that's the correct answer. You don't need a minyan to say Birkat Hamazon. Zimun, right. Minyan is not Zimun. No, Tachanun you say by yourself too. Zimun is 3 people, and you say Birkat Hamazon even without a Zimun. Vidui you say even by yourself. Yeah. The 13 attributes of mercy. Now you're getting closer. That's better. That's the correct answer.
Also the Shema, the first part.
The Shema you say by yourself. Even if you don't have a minyan, you say the Shema. When you go to sleep at night, you have 10 people in your room? You say the Shema before you go to sleep by yourself, of course. I hope not.
We only say it when there's no minyan
Inside there's 3 words. Kel Melech Ne'eman. Before the Shema, there's 3 words which you add only if there's no minyan. Correct? Yeah. Okay. Let's turn the page. 45.
This is the most simple.
What's the answer, Binyamin? You can remember.
I have the book here. I read last night.
In one ear, out the other. Okay, we're up to Michael, 45.
What is this grace after meals called in Hebrew? I write down Birkat Hamazon.
Birkat Hamazon, very good. There you have it there, yeah, very nice, very nice. No, grace after meals is usually Birkat Hamazon. 46, Aaron.
Abraham, Isaac, Yaakov.
Excellent. Yisrael, 47. The answer is Shmone Esrei. Shmone Esrei. The Shmone Esrei.
I put Shmona Esrei Brachot.
That's not bad. That's fine. You get marks for that. Eitan. 48.
Which part of the service do we say Reino de Soleil? Depends. Ashkenazi say it like before, but normally I say the last part. It's like the last prayer.
Right. Right. It's at the end of the service. You're right. There's a little bit of a difference between Enkelokenu before, afterwards. But the point is, it's always at the end. It's not at the beginning, in the middle. The end is the right answer. The end is the right answer. Except on Rosh Hashanah where it's in the middle.
But if you have written like after Baruch, was that also a good answer?
If you meant the end of the service, then it's the right answer. Okay, number 49, Stephen.
How many men are called up to the Torah on Shabbat morning? 7.
7, Yofi, plus 1. Binyamin, when, mention, number 50, Binyamin, mention an occasion when 3 men are called up to the Torah.
3 minutes?
3 men. When are 3 people called up? Not 7, only 3. Seven is on Shabbat, but during.
Yes, 7.
So when do we do 3?
3 is the one day that, and the one holiday that I don't.
Not a holiday. Not a holiday. Not a holiday.
No.
No. Every Monday and Thursday. Well, we read from the Torah during the weekdays. Yes, the weekdays. That's right.
It's good.
Monday is good. Yes. It says one occasion. It's fine. Okay. 51, Gabriel.
Monday.
I also remember.
51a, Pticha is you open up the Aron Kodesh. And B, 51b is Hagabah, is when you lift up the Sefer Torah.
I have only one. I have only lift off.
So you get half marks.
Do one cross above and one.
Whatever you have, you have 2 points for each answer. If you have no one answer, you get 2 points.
The 50, what was the.
50 is weekdays.
I put Shabbat afternoon.
Shabbat afternoon is also true. Mincha and Shabbat afternoon is 3. Good, that's correct as well.
49, what do you do?
49 is 7. 7 plus 1. 7 plus 1 to be more precise, but yeah. Okay, 52, Michael.
50, the Rosh Chodesh.
Rosh Chodesh.
Good.
Good. Aaron.
7. Seven Jewish leap years are in a cycle of 19 years.
Is that true?
I say.
I think in China also.
Yeah?
I say 11.
You say 11.
I think 7.
11?
About 7, not
Yes.
exactly.
Ook 3 jaar. Every 3 years. I count 6.
Ah. I can't remember.
I think 7.
I can't remember.
Every 3 years.
I say I don't know everything either.
I can check.
We can check, not now, but
Exactly 7, around 7.
there's an exact number. There's an exact number. But I think it might be 7, but I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Because in China it's the same.
I see. Okay.
In fact, it's like every 3 years, right?
No.
No, it's not.
No, it's not always every 3 years. No. 54. 54, Yisrael. How do we know that a Jewish day begins on the preceding evening? 54. Right, how do we know that? We know that, the answer is because it says in Bereshit, Vayhi Erev, Vayhi Boker. It was evening and then it was morning. So from the beginning of the Torah, we learn that out, that the day starts in the evening.
But I only write sunsets, not a good answer.
Not a good answer. You need to be quoting the verse from Bereshit.
What, 54 you said?
That's 54. Vayhi erev vayhi boker. That there's a verse
In the evening.
that starts with the evening. That's
It was
right.
Evening, then
It-
morning.
That's right. The verse that says it was evening and it was morning.
It started in the evening.
That's correct.
So what was the answer? I didn't.
Vayhi erev vayhi boker.
From the story of Bereshit.
Yeah.
The verse from Bereshit starts Vayhi erev vayhi boker. It was evening and then it was day. That's the answer for 54. 55. Eitan. I told you not to do that one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Yeah, but I'll tell you what it means. Lo badu Pesach means that Pesach never falls out, meaning the first day of Pesach never falls out on Bet, Dalid, or Vav. On that Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. Badu. Badu is an acronym for Bet, Monday. Dalid is the fourth day, is Wednesday. And Vav is the sixth day, is Friday. So the first day of Pesach in our Jewish calendar never falls out on Monday or Wednesday or Friday. This year, when's the first day of Pesach?
Thursday.
It's on Thursday. It's on Thursday. Wednesday night, of course. Thursday is fine. It's now 55. We're talking about 55. But I told you to skip it anyways, because we didn't study it.
Now we're 55. Now we're talking.
56 I need to do.
Now 56. 8 times 56.
So 3.
3 is the answer. Good.
Yes.
You got that, Benjamin. You got it right. Perfect. Okay. 57. Stephen.
Which service is referred to as Kabbalat Shabbat? Accepting the Shabbat on Erev Shabbat?
Excellent. Page 9 now.
I write the prayers before the Shabbat.
That's right. That's right. That's correct. Okay, so Kabbalat Shabbat is welcoming in the Shabbat on Friday night. 58. Did you remember, Benjamin, what the 2 chalot are for? Not yet. Remind us, Gabriel.
I put the 2 tablets.
Nope. Michael.
The double portion of the manna.
The man, that's right. The Jewish people eat bread. They got bread from the heavens in the desert. And on Friday, they got double portion. Because it didn't come on Shabbat. You forgot. Yeah, okay. Now you know. But now we know why. But you have to remember why. 59, Michael. I'll ask Gabriel, what's 59?
The spices and the Adonai candle.
Spices and a candle. Have the candle. Very good. Michael, 60.
60. Explain the meaning of Lad.
Lamed Tet. Melachot.
I say works, forbidden works in Shabbat.
That's right. 39 categories of forbidden work
Connected to
on
the
Shabbat.
building of the temple.
That's where we learn them out from, but they're what?
59 was, I had Bizamin and fire. It's good.
Perfect. Aaron, 61.
Shabbat works.
That's right. Forbidden. Forbidden. There you go. 60. Very good. You wrote the wrong thing before, Aaron, but now you got it back. You've corrected yourself. Shabbat Teshuvah, or Shuva, some people call it.
61?
61, the Shabbat Shuva, yeah.
I always see this. Every Shabbat you see it like, oh yeah, you cannot read this yet.
Okay. 62, Israel, which festival is called? Zman Matan Torateinu. It means the time of the giving of our Torah. So which festival is the time of giving of the Torah?
Shavuot.
Israel. Which festival is this festival we celebrate? The giving of the Torah on Mount Sinai. Shavuot is the correct answer. That's right, Shavuot. The time. What is Man Matan Torateinu? I just said it means the time of the giving of our Torah. So that's 63. 64, Eitan. 63 is the time of the giving of our Torah.
Write 4 to 6 lines on the Seder service.
Okay, so you tell us one thing you wrote about the Seder.
On the night of the 15th of Nisan, we have a Seder night. We follow a Haggadah. There are two biblical commandments: to eat matzah and to tell the story that we left Egypt, and the night all the firstborn were killed, except from the houses where blood was.
Yafeh me'od. Who wants to tell me something else about the Seder service? Gabriel.
The Seder is the one in Pesach.
Seder Pesach, yes. It's called Pesach, yeah. Maybe you want to say that there's 15 stages. Kadesh Uchatz Karpas Yachatz Makid Rachza Motzi Vatza Maror Korech Shulchan Orech. Did you write that down? It fits in 6 lines. Aaron, what else did you say about the Seder?
I guess you could write something about the month tonight, like
We asked 4 questions.
Pesach, on which day we only eat matzah, we drink 4 cups of wine, eat bitter herbs, dip vegetables in the salty water twice. We eat charosed, green vegetables, and lean on the left when we eat and drink.
Very good. We don't actually eat the charoset necessarily, but we do. We dip into the charoset, correct. Okay, 65. Mention a mitzvah. Sorry?
I can put prayer is where we commemorate the miracle of God in a spiritual and a physical way.
That's a nice answer, sure. Yeah.
But I had like, during the Seder, we have the mitzvah to eat matzah and to remember the Exodus.
Excellent.
It's also a mitzvah to talk about the story of Exodus.
Very good, very good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. 5 points. 5 points, sure. Mention a mitzvah that is only observed during Sukkot. Sitting in the sukkah. There's a good one. Another answer? Shaking lulav. What? Sitting in a sukkah. Building, we do that before, but you could, yeah. Okay.
Sitting in a sukkah.
Tell him in Spanish. 66a, page 10. What does Tfilat HaGeshem mean in English? It means a prayer for rain. And what is the festival on which this prayer is said? Nope. 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 66b, what's the correct answer?
There's one time we go to after Sukkot.
There you go. There you go. Shmini Atzeret. It's the end of Sukkot, but it has a different name. Shmini Atzeret. Very good.
Sukkot is not good answer.
Nope. It's not correct. Shmini Atzeret is the name of the festival. Shemini Atzeret is the 8th day of Sukkot. Sitting in the sukkah. Yeah, that's correct.
The 66a.
The prayer for rain. It's a special prayer which we say when we start to pray for the rain. Every day we continue to pray throughout the rainy season. We're about to finish, by the way, on Pesach. We stop praying for the rain.
But when this year the rabbis say we don't have a lot of rain, pray extra.
That's an extra prayer we had.
Also this?
No, that's something else. 67, a custom observed on Simchat Torah. Yisrael, do you remember a custom that we do on Simchat Torah? What do we do on Simchat Torah?
Festival day, 60B.
Simchat Torah is the end of Sukkot. It's the last day of. What do we do on Simchat Torah? Special.
Reading the
What
Torah.
did you say? Donate. What? What's donate?
To donate.
To donate money?
No, with the Torah dancing.
Dance with the Torah. There you go. Exactly. Dancing with the
We
Torah.
also read like the last part of the Varim, right?
That's correct. We finish the Torah, reading the Torah, and we start reading the Torah over again. Excellent. Excellent.
Drinking, well, a lot of drinking.
No, that's a new custom that's not brought down in any books. That's just people trying to have fun. But that's Purim. That's Purim. Don't confuse. Don't confuse all the holidays. Dance with the Torah. 67 is dance with the Torah. And of course, finishing the Torah. 68a. By the way, you should know that the fact that you're here is giving you a break from cleaning. So you want to keep going because very soon you're going to have to go clean. So lock the door. That's it. 68a. Right? What the names of the notes blown on the shofar? Tekiah is good, yeah? Tekiah and Shvarim and Teruah. Tekiah, Shvarim and Teruah. Huh?
I don't remember what it is.
Shivarim. Shivarim, that's the three notes. Do, do, do. That's Shivarim.
But if only Tekiah, then I have only 1 point then.
Correct. 1 out of 3. 68b, how many notes are blown on each day of Rosh Hashanah? 100. Good, that's the standard answer. We try to do 100 on each day. Yes. 69, how many services are recited on Yom Kippur?
5.
Excellent, excellent. 5 is the correct answer. We have Shacharit, Mincha, Arvit, and Musaf, and Ne'ilah. Ne'ilah.
We say the Amidah 5 times.
5 times the Amidah, correct, yes, yes.
Yeah, the Muslim copy then.
Maybe. 70. On which festivals do we add a prayer called Al Hanisim? Excellent. Purim and Chanukah. Which festival means lots? In English, Purim. Why does it have this name?
Because the lots has changed.
Because, right. Haman drew lots and the lots changed, correct. Number 72, name any 2 persons associated with the festival of Chanukah.
Yehuda Maccabi.
Yehuda Maccabi is one. Yehudit, sure. Matityahu, good. Antiochus, very good. On which festival do we perform the mitzvah of Matanot LaEvyanim? Purim, you should know that. What does Matanot LaEvyanim mean?
Meals.
Nope. Gifts to the poor. Gifts to the poor. 73b is gifts to the poor.
71.9.
71a is Purim. Purim. 71a is Purim.
And B?
71b is Haman drew lots. Haman drew lots. Okay, we're going to keep going. 74, which day?
To be Shvat.
No.
17th of Tammuz. I just changed it.
17th of Tammuz is the correct answer for 74.
Then is the C.
17th of Tammuz for 74. 75. Sorry, I'm too fast.
72.
72 people about Chanukah. Yehuda Maccabi. Antiochus.
It's siege of Jerusalem.
Siege.
Siege, so it's Yud Betebet, I think.
Actually, you're correct. Tammuz is breaching the walls. Siege is Asara B'Tevet. Thank you, Aaron. It's the 10th of Tevet. 10th of Tevet. 74 is the 10th of Tevet. Thank you for the correction. 75. Which fast day, in addition to Yom Kippur, is observed from the previous evening? Very good. The 9th of Av is 75. 75 is the 9th of Av. 76. Food we may eat is called kasher. Food which we are forbidden to eat is called taref.
Not try?
In Yiddish it's taref.
Alright, try.
Taref is fine. In Hebrew the pronunciation is taref. Animals must be slaughtered according to strict Jewish law and only by a qualified shochet in Hebrew. Shochet is the slaughterer in Hebrew.
Is also Yiddish?
Yeah.
So it's also good.
In Yiddish they also say shochet. But 77a. Which part of the animal is the gid hanasheh? The sinew. That's right. In the hind leg. The sinew. Forget what it's called. Why are we forbidden to eat this part of the animal? That's right, Yaakov, to commemorate Yaakov's fight with the angel.
What's the part?
The part, it's called the sciatic nerve. Sciatic nerve.
I call it part in the leg because.
A part in the leg is fine, it's
I say
okay.
the sinew nerve. Because I was
Yeah, sciatic, similar. Okay. On which hand do most men wear the tefillin shel yad?
on the left.
On the left. Mention one way the tefillah shel yad and tefillah shel rosh look different.
Because one is for the hand and one is for
No,
the
but how do they look different?
So different sections in the boxes and the sheen.
Excellent. Only in the head tefillin are there 4 sections. In the hand tefillin, there's one big box, not 4 boxes put together. And the other difference is, as Eitan said, that the tefillin shel rosh have a shin on the outside, on both sides. The tefillin shel yad do not have a shin on the outside. Number 80, write the 4 to 6 lines on tzitzit. Well, tell me one thing you wrote.
About Chelet and
Tchelet, originally we were supposed to have 1 string of tchelet. What did you say?
The tzitzits are pesos which are attached to a 4-cornered garment.
4-cornered garments. Very good.
The commandments.
Excellent, excellent. 81. A scribe?
Sofer.
Sofer. What parts of the Sefer Torah? The Etz HaChaim are the sticks, the poles, which this parchment is wrapped around. It's called Etz, because Etz is a tree. Etz is a stick. Chaim, the sticks of life. It's the poles that the Sefer Torah is wrapped around.
Oh, I thought.
This is 82a. 82a.
Tree of life.
Good one. 82a is the poles of the Sefer Torah. 82b is what's klaf? It's the Hebrew word for parchment. For parchment. 83. The sofer, the scribe, what does he do every day? He goes to the mikvah, it's custom. Number 84, at what age must the Brit Milah be performed? 8. Complete the following sentence. A man who performs the Brit Milah is called a... Don't say shochet here. Don't confuse the shochet and the mohel. What?
86.
Which one? 80? 86. What does a bar mitzvah mean? It means?
To accept all the mitzvot.
Yeah, but what does the words mean?
What?
Son of, but it doesn't really mean son, it means applicable. Right? It's like somebody who mitzvah applies to them. Bar mitzvah is somebody who is liable to mitzvot, or son of commandments is not bad, but it's a little bit strange. What do you mean he's the son of the?
84 is 15.
84 is a Brit Milah is 8 days. 8 days. 84 is 8 days. Brit Milah is 8 days. What responsibility to keep the mitzvot? 88a. All the tefillin as well, but all the mitzvot, Exactly. The 88a, what ceremony? Do you see a chuppah at a wedding? What does the chuppah symbolize?
I wanted to do inviting.
Nope.
What's the question?
It's like an agreement.
88b is the question.
Like an agreement.
The clouds that were on Har Sinai.
Nope.
No? Hashem Shekhinah.
Nope. Pass these around, please.
Another test?
Yes, this is the other test. You have to take it home.
This is harder. Or this we don't make.
This you've seen before, though. Pass these down. You've seen this before. This is the complete test for you to do at home, based on the chart. The chuppah symbolizes a house. A house. You're getting married. You're building a home. So that's why it's like a symbol. It's a symbol of a house. You're building a house together, and that's what it symbolizes. Yafeh me'od. We ran out of time. This you'll take it home and complete your second test. Hope you enjoyed. Sometimes it's helpful to have to answer and to see what you remember.
9 mistakes in total.
Very good. Very good. Not bad. Out of how many? From how many questions were there here?
From
39 to 88. That's
Yes, ABC is
that's 50 questions. No, that's 40 questions. Oh, almost 50 questions. Okay, so 80% is pretty good.
4, 5, 8.
Well done. Thank you for your participation. It was a lovely, lovely session. 5 months of studying together.